everybody to do a thing for me. If I can ask everybody, within reason, to clear the tables they're on. Because I'm going to ask you to arrange these 10 little piles instead of, oh my dear, if you're doing your own one, you might want to pop over here so you've got a bit more space. Now. Hey. Oh yeah. They guessed what I was going to do. They guessed exactly where I was going to go with this.
Oh no.
Hell yeah. Nice one. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to do a bit of a layout. Lovely. So, nice one. Yes, come and join. Now. It makes my heart swell to see how many fourth decks are here today.
How many what?
Fourth decks.
Well, that's sorry.
Yeah. No, that's cool. Yeah. Now, so what I will do is, if I get you guys at the very sort of head of your table, just to put the pile of the aces at the top of your table. So if I get you guys
So here, right?
maybe going that way. Yeah. So put the aces up here. There we go.
Yeah, do whatever you want to do.
Lovely. And the twos. If we have the aces here, we put the twos here. The twos go here.
Might be easy to just come here and look at it.
Yeah, you can see it.
You know.
That was the one visual aid I failed.
So they laid out a path. they did the whole thing.
Yeah, the threes go on the other side, making basically a triangle so far.
And then the 4 go at the right again.
That's it. 4 goes, 1 down. That's it. You guys are getting it as well.
Again. And the 6 is
So the 5s go opposite the 4s. That's it.
The 6 is in the middle, right?
That's it. That's it. 6 in the middle. There we go. Right there.
And then the 7s.
7s. That's it.
And then the 8s down there.
That's. There we go.
Oh yeah. And then the 9s.
That's it. Nice. And then 10 at the bottom. How are you guys doing over here? 7s go on that side. That's it. They're the last thing in this pillar on this side. Bada bing. There we go. And 6 goes in the middle. You have the first.
Yeah, it is. I mean, we don't even know how much people looking at maps.
Not very nice.
I'm glad I missed. Oh yeah,
Oh, very nice.
he didn't seem to be impressed with it. He said it was
I like it. Now then, so I can see everyone's got in. Brilliant. There we go. How are you doing with this? You okay there? Brilliant. Excellent. Now then. Okay. And now, for a split second, I'm just going to get... Now, for a split second, before we continue, I'm just going to get everybody to depart from sort of the Qabalah just for a second, because well, a lot of us are readers here, so a lot of us have people come to us with various questions. And so, just for each table, I'm going to get everybody to just choose a reading question. Now, I'm going to ask you, please don't choose a personal one, because some of these exercises are rigged to produce really bad non-divinatory outcomes. So don't choose a question you actually want answered in the, as a reading. Just sort of choose. I would like to get, I'm just going to go to each sort of little group and get you to choose a question that, just a general reading question because the best way for us to do this is if I talk a little bit about each sphere, and then we talk through the cards. I'm going to give each table one of the elements to do, and I'm going to get you to apply each one of those spheres and elements to the question that your group chooses. So yeah, don't choose one, as I say, though, that is personal, because these questions, some of them are rigged to produce bad answers. So, guys, a reading question. It can be one you love, it can be one you hate. Yeah. What do you guys think about a sample reading question? Alright, fair enough, let's do it. Wimbledon. What do we do, my dear? Oh, that's cool. I'll come back at the end. I'll come back. It can be virtually anything, guys. A reading question.
Maybe someone making a career choice between interior design and banking.
I love that. Let's do it. That is brilliant. Interior design and banking, Wimbledon. Will you get back to me? What do you guys think? It has to be anything anyone would ever come for a reading about.
Oh, for a reading?
As I say, I urge you not to be personal.
Okay, what will be my next job?
What will be your next job?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that's happened to me. Hello. Oh, no, you're alright, you're alright. We're just getting into the meeting exercise. Pop on to a little. Well done.
Never change. He's not going to come back the way he was when he was.
Oh, choose any group. I mean, these guys are quite. Yeah, there we go. They're quite small. Now then. There we go.
To be honest, most people she can swap the outfit.
Tarot question.
Fair enough.
An imaginary question.
Alright, there we go. I like that one. Okay, fair enough. Okay, that's cool. Well, I can do the next week. Right, that's lovely. Now,
Our imaginary question.
yeah.
And so now we've laid out the cards like
3 years ago, and that's really contracted.
These cards are in the book of Tree of Life,
How do they?
and they're laid out so that the order of them is the order of full world elimination. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an element, a world to each group, and as I talk about the Tree of Life, I'm going to get each group, and it's good because we have 2 groups to do air. Air is quite split. And so each group as we go down is going to be in charge of talking about what their element would be like in this stage of the Tree of Life. And so that's why I've got everybody to choose a sample reading question as well, so that it's easier, rather than just having to grab things. If you have a question to apply it to, it'll hopefully be a little bit easier to kind of understand the thing, if that makes sense. So right then, okay, so then, to move things on now. For arbitrary reasons that are very linked to psychology, I'm going to grab you guys first. And this table, if you don't mind, I'm going to give you the element of fire, and so you will be my warms table. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was going to give you the element of water, if that's okay. There we go. Now then, because I've got 2 groups here, and I've been going on about how air is a very dual element, I'm going to get both of you to do air together, but separately. So, on this table, if I can get you to do ether, the kind of super intellectual side of it, and if I can get you to do air, which is the slightly more melodramatic sort of Bella, yeah, the Bella Swan kind of, you know, sort of dramatic teenage, yeah. And for you guys, we're going to get you on this but a bit. Excellent. Lovely. So it begins. Now, so you'll notice you've got your aces right at the top. Now, this is the sphere Kether. I know I am not pronouncing this right. I'd say I've heard it pronounced Kesser and in a couple of other ways, but let's say Kether. Now, Kether is described, as I kind of mentioned before all this started, as literally a pinprick in the side of God. It's the first manifestation of his power in the universe, but it is literally just a pinprick, a point. It has a position but no dimensions. It has all of the potential of everything that we're about to see in it, but it isn't those things yet. And that's a very big deal about Kether things. They are not a thing yet. The aces of Kether, they're not a relationship for cups. They are not money for coins. They are the very first pinprick of a potential of a thing happening. But nothing yet exists. The god name of Kether in Qabalah is Echaya, which means I will be. And Pythagoreans, who did a lot of very, very interesting number mysticism, they called one the monad and equated it literally with gods. It was God. It is the symbol of unity and potential, and it represents all other numbers in potential. It said that a preponderance of aces in a reading suggests new beginnings and powerful, raw, elemental forces. So, if you're getting somebody to do this imaginary kind of one-card reading, and you pull the ace of each one of your elements, what do you think it would mean to that person? I'll start over here, I'll go round, and we can have a bit of a chat about it. What do you guys think?
So it's cups.
Cups for you guys.
For our question, yeah?
Yeah? I'll shoot in a second. So, will he come back to me, and you roll back ace of wands down?
So if you have
Any advance on that?
Ace of discs for I would say you have it looks like banking.
You reckon?
So that's where I would
Any advance on that? That's okay, no, you can go something anytime. Ladies, what do you think about
Because when I read
so,
it,
ace
I
Start something new that you really love doing rather than looking at finances or what you think you can do.
It's disempowering.
Sorry? I can see So what are your thoughts about Wimbledon? What does,